lot of people who want to embark on that video.
Okay.
So,
Let's see. Here we go. All right. So, have you ever played the first one? Anybody played the first one?
Nope.
Okay. So this one, I played Control, which is tied into the same universe, and Control is such an awesome game. So we're gonna be checking in on the I think it's called the Alan Wake universe. Yeah. So let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for Alan Wake 2 gameplay reveal trailer. Coming at us from Xbox, we're gonna like the video. Yeah, so it's like Alan Wake, and then there's a couple of other games, but it's all called I'm pretty sure it's called the Alan Wake universe, is what people call it. But there's a couple of games that are tied into this, and people have been waiting for Alan Wake 2 for a long time, so this is awesome to see. Alan Wake 2 launches on Xbox Series X and S on October 17th, 2023. The long-awaited sequel to the award-winning cinematic action thriller and Remedy Entertainment's take on survival horror. A string of ritualistic murders and a supernatural darkness begin to corrupt the locals of the quirky, idyllic small town of Bright Falls. Can FBI agent Saga Anderson and Alan Wake break free from the desolate horror story they're trapped in and be the heroes they need to be? Developed by Remedy Entertainment and published by Epic Games. Okay, cool. So if you haven't played Alan Wake is it's one of those where it's like dark all the time. Like one of the big things is you have a flashlight. And I think you have batteries and it runs out of batteries and stuff. But yeah, like it's
put work in batteries.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like this picture right here, like shows you really well what the game is.
Right.
It's just like you're a detective, you're sneaking around. There's, like you're trying to discover something, and it's always dark. Yeah. And Alan Wake kind of looks like John Wick. So just
See, y'all looks like John Wick and Jake Gyllenhaal had a kid.
Yes.
The one with the vampire movie. What was that vampire movie that came out that Marvel did?
Oh, Morbius.
Morbius. It looks like Morbius a little bit too.
Oh, Jared Leto, yeah.
Morbin time. That's the. All right, so I think we're gonna see that actor in this trailer, but here we go. We got a 1 minute and 53-second trailer. I'm just watching the time. Here we go. All right. We cannot pause this at all because we're coming right up against the clock, so.
I'm trapped here. In this nightmare.
All right.
I write to escape. Every word is a step forward.
No, that's no good.
Into darkness.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
Oh, well.
So you knew our victim?
Only the rumors. He was chasing a writer.
Okay.
Someone knew they were here. Was playing a game with them.
The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead.
All right. Yeah, see, always dark and gloomy. Feels kind of like The Last of Us. Oh!
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right!
Okay.
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
All right. Yeah, sorry, I was wrong, by the way, and I realized that just as the trailer started and you see him writing. So in the first game, you're not a detective. You're just this guy, Alan Wake. And you see him writing here. He has superpowers. like he has basically superpowers that allow him to anything that he writes, he actually like alters reality, and that's why there's monsters and stuff, because he writes like horror novels, and then they come to life in his life. That's what it is. Listen, we've got the ad break coming up. We'll give our comments on this though after we come back from the ad break. So we will see you after these short messages. All right, everybody, we are back. What the heck is this? Apparently, I won something from Harbor Freight. I've never bought anything from Harbor Freight, but they sent me an email. Probably totally innocuous. Not going to try to steal my identity at all.
Don't do it.
Yeah, no. So yeah, just kind of talking about coming back to the trailer here. Just kind of talking about things in the beginning. So yeah, this ties in with Control if you've played that. Alan Wake kind of has a little. The guy has some. You got to think of like Stephen King. It actually is a play off of kind of Stephen King, because if you don't know, in Stephen King's novels, within his own novels, he is a character, and his character is almost exactly the same thing. Like his character writes books, and then those books are what makes the universe of So it's like. It's like breaking the fourth wall, you know? And this is the same kind of thing. So this guy, he writes, and then the things in his writings become reality. And that's why she said, like, that's why she's saying here that the note is written about them, because he's actually writing what they're doing as they're doing it. Or before they're doing it, excuse me. So, yeah, I don't know. What did you guys think, though?
It's kind of. I'm not much of a third-person gamer.
Yeah.
If it, like when it comes to like firearms and guns and stuff like that, I want to be first person. But like the third-person aspect of it, I guess it's to instill kind of fear and like make it a little scarier. Because I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, the graphics are insane.
Yeah. You do have a gun and all that, but the main point of this one is the story and the mystery of what's going on. I think more like the thriller aspect of it. Yeah, I think actually it's interesting because then you go to Control, which is in the same universe, like I said, and then that one is way more action because you actually have like magical powers and you're attacking magical enemies. And I say magic, but it's like creepy sci-fi. It's not actually magic explicitly. It's paranormal. There you go. All right. Well, let's just a second here. Let's check out what the comments say here. So I remember when I bought my first used Xbox 360 and I asked the associate one game he recommended I should get, and he said Alan Wake. I played this when I hooked up my Xbox and immediately I was so hooked into this game. Since then I've been waiting for many years to play part 2 of this masterpiece. Remedy, you definitely made my year by announcing this game. There you go. There you go. I think that explains it all, I think. Happy to see Alan Wake. Can we expect Max Payne? So Max Payne, if you played any of those games, it's a third-person shooter. Yeah. I've been waiting for a continuation of the story. This was one of the 2 games at the showcase that I liked. Can't wait. I've been waiting for 13 years to see this. Yeah, so people are pretty excited. The first one was very critically acclaimed.
How long ago was it?
13. That's what I was saying. It came out in 2010.
Oh, boy.
You can buy the first one right now for $10, $15. And, I mean, there you go.
Yeah. We're glad that he's awakened into a second one.
There you go. And then I just want to see if they have a price. What the heck? Why do I put Alan Wake franchise? Includes 2 games. What is this? Oh yeah, see, this is like a little offshoot game. They don't have a Steam page for it yet. Doesn't look like. Yeah, they don't have a Steam page for it yet, but so I don't know about a price, but it's probably going to be a $70 game. Excuse me. It's going to come out. It'll probably come out and be a AAA full release. So expect for $70, and Excuse me. We are live. So when you yawn, you got to yawn. Yeah, so and then it's coming out in October for Xbox Series X and S. It's going to be coming out on PC at some, I mean, like all of their games come out for PC, so
it seems like Xbox really is trying to they're trying to gain some of those unique games, like their own, the exclusives.
Exclusives, yeah.
Like years, PS5, Sony has just had the entire market on that.
Yeah. I think the most successful game this year is going to have been Hogwarts Legacy, and that was a PlayStation exclusive. So, but the only thing is that if you own a computer, like Xbox is owned by Microsoft, and so all of Microsoft games end up on computer. So, if you have a computer, if you have a computer and a PlayStation, you don't need to buy an Xbox, and you can have almost all of the games. So, but yeah. Anyway, so this looks really good. So check it out, October 17th. Like I said, expect $70 game. So, but all right, let's move forward into the next one here. Here we go. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after-action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.